Being a father does not make you a dad. If you guys like these videos, please think about subscribing. Please comment topics you want to hear about. So in today's video, I just want to kind of talk about the difference between a father and a dad. So anybody can be a father. All it takes is a signature on a birth certificate. But it takes a real man to be a dad. So I consider the word father to be the noun. So that's what you are. And I consider dad to be a verb. It's an action. So whether you're in a nuclear family or you're a single dad like me, you need to make up a conscious decision whether you want to be a dad or a father. So a dad is intentional. A dad takes time. He makes sacrifices, whether it be financial sacrifices, physical sacrifices, emotional sacrifices. He does what he has to do for the best interest of his child. And those who are looking to be good dads, if you're watching this video, that means that you actually care, so you are showing intentionality. But I would say you need to figure out who and what you want to be, and you need to put the work in and do it. So when you first become a dad, there is no instruction manual. You walk away from the hospital and they're like, good luck. When there was 2 people, there's now 3. But as a dad, you need to decide what's important to you. And it's not necessarily always going to be, you're not going to be able to spend all the time in the world with your kids that you want to. But you need to be, especially if you're a single dad, you need to make the quality of the time that you're with them needs to be the utmost importance. You need to spend time with them. You need to build that connection. You need to make them feel loved, make them feel like they're the most important thing in the world. If you're in a regular family and there's a mother, and you're going to work and you're doing what you need to do, you might need to sacrifice the time that you have with your kids. But when you're with them, you need to actually be present. When you have kids, you're going to be tired. It's just a foregone conclusion. You're not going to get the same kind of sleep you used to. Your kids will wake up early and want to do things. That's just part about being a dad. But I think it's a transactional thing or an investment type deal where it's kind of like when you have a savings account, you put money in your savings account and you have that capital in there. I kind of think about a child in the same fashion, where like the love you give them, the quality time that you give them, the lessons you give them, the intentionality, that's deposits in a bank. And kids need that in their lives. Kids need an active father, and they need that person they can depend on. And when, like, for example, like if they're doing any kind of school activity and you show up and they're looking up in the crowd because your opinion of them and you being proud of them is the most important thing in the world to them. And there's so many benefits to what that can accomplish. Having your kids being secure in who they are and know that they have that support system behind them, especially from their father, because I think that dads have an opportunity to help kids grow in a way that they can't if they don't have that active role model. And I don't even necessarily always mean that like being a dad has to be biological. I mean, there's instances like with my stepson, with my old relationship. The relationship didn't work, but I still have that kind of relationship with my old stepson. And even though he's not my blood, I still consider him a son. And he still looks to me for guidance. And we still have a strong relationship because of the investment I put in. Kids need love from their dads. They need to feel love. They need an example of what they should be. They need hugs. They need kisses. They need that contact with you. They need you to be able to be that strong beacon for them. They need you to be that example for them, so they know how to act, how to love, how to treat people, how to receive love. They need to learn all that from you. So I guess I just want to say this to the dads out there. You're doing a good job. If you're being intentional and you're looking for videos like this and you're doing the work and you're learning from your mistakes, then you're doing a good job. You're gonna make mistakes in this. It's just a foregone conclusion, but it's up to you and how you treat those mistakes and how you learn from them. You need to be able to be self-aware, and when you do make mistakes, you need to be able to look at the situation, realize what you did wrong and what you could have done differently, and make sure that those mistakes don't happen again. Because the things that we do with our kids and how we react in certain moments, those are the things that they're going to carry with them for the rest of their lives. So I would just say, if you care enough, keep moving forward, be intentional, realize what you want and how you're going to accomplish it, and just make sure you show up, be intentional, and give your kids the love that they need. Remember, anybody can be a father. It takes a special person to buckle down and really be a dad. So if you guys found this to be helpful, if you have comments below, I'd love to hear from you. How many kids do you have? What kind of relationships do you have? What kind of skills do you use that are important to you that you think other dads could find help in? So I appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you and have a great day.